Welcome back, guys, to Death to Despair. I'm your host, Abyss. Joining me today is Big Red. How you going, Big Red?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, perfect, Big Red. Even better now that you're here.
Ah, you're too sweet.
Oh, now today we're hoping to discuss The Thing.
Yes, yes, we are. Do you want to start off with the original first?
Are we talking about The Thing from Another Planet, the black and white one, or are we talking about John Carpenter's one?
No, we're talking about John Carpenter's one.
Cool, well, I've dubbed us in for the black and white one now.
Nice little solid job there. That's really good.
You're welcome. When did you see The Thing, John Carpenter's one?
When did I see it?
Hmm.
Oh, I've seen that years ago. I've seen that when I was first kind of getting to horror, and I loved it. But I still love this day. I reckon it's a fantastic movie. It's so good. Um, the I reckon the effects still hold up today. Like they're not too wacky and silly. I don't reckon personally.
Well,
And I think the story's very good. So
I watched this film when I was about 17. I was having sushi. Oh, 15 actually. 15, 16. Because when I still ate meat. Because I'm a hippie, folks. So getting used to it. Get over it. I'm awake.
oh wow, that's all going a while back, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, nearly.
7 years.
Yeah, 8 years now. Anyhow,
Yeah.
on to the important thing. I was having sushi. I was having crab meat. Now, I don't know if it was a combination of seeing the practical effects from the thing and having very bad crab meat in my sushi, or was, as in a combination, or one or the other. But I actually vomited after watching this film, and I will
Oh,
think it's a combination of this bad sushi and the perfect practical effects in this film. So as you're saying, I think these practical effects are probably the best in any horror film ever.
wow, that's a big call. I sort of tend to agree with it too. They're just so good. That scene where the guy lets the dog in the cage, barking and barking, then all of a sudden just like breaks and comes the thing. Oh, so good.
Yeah,
That's some of the best effects still to this day. There's no denying.
I remember the texture of the practical effects having like almost not a juice or slime, but it looked moist, like how an alien actually would. And you wouldn't even see that in CGI. Like it actually looked like it was a bit moist. It looked like it was blood and guts made. It looked like the thing was made from blood and guts, and it was all moist and just. Oh, I remember it just scarred me quite a bit. Like that film really fucked me up, and I give it full credit. The thing, I think that one is probably. I'm not ever going to say it's in my top 10 horror films, but it definitely deserves an honourable mention.
It may just scrape into my top 10 horror films of all time. We'll have to do I'll have to rethink that, actually. But I, yeah, I love it. The scene where he goes through the guy's stomach, I reckon that's excellent too. And his
Oh,
head falls down the side of the thing. That's
yeah.
awesome as well. That looks so real still. Just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that whole film was. It wasn't like it wasn't the greatest film of all time, but it's done very well, and I would love the tension of the cast trying to figure out who is actually the thing, and the alien
Yeah,
actually having the knowledge to become one of them, and then they have to do all these different little trials and errors. I like those tension-bound films where everyone's kind of suspecting each other and on edge. That's how I view people in real life.
that's actually in my notes. It says distrust between the characters.
Oh, there you go.
Sort of add to it.
There you go.
Like,
I just destroyed your notes. I added it first. All those
that you
hours.
did, yeah. And how some of the characters just don't seem to really get along. They don't seem to like each other, which makes it a lot more interesting as you get to the build-up of the final thing.
So I know you obviously hasn't seen the thing from another. I can't remember the exact title, the black and white one. But I'm also going to say the remake, John Carpenter's remake, is a way better film. Only because what the original one had for it was only the tension. This is the original one summed up. Guy walks to a door, guy opens the door slowly, nothing's there. That's the entire film until something's actually there. And it does scare you quite a bit. But that film is really dated. Like, John Carpenter's one is much superior. So that's all I'm going to say of that black and white one. It really isn't worth mentioning as much. Just that the concept was a great concept. I think John Carpenter went full out on it. I actually think this is better than anything he's ever done.
John Carpenter?
Yes, this is his best film.
It's better than Halloween?
100%, no doubt.
Fair enough. That's an interesting point.
Come at me, bro.
I don't know. I still reckon Halloween's better, but this movie is very, very, very good, and it is one of his best.
Okay, guys, down in the comments, comment down below who's right, Big Red or Abyss, Halloween, John Carpenter, or Thing, John Carpenter, which is better? And if you answer a third movie, don't be a smartass.
Just based on the opinions. Someone may stump us in the comments and we go, oh yeah, that was a great movie too.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I really think even the whole setting of it, like it really, the whole the Thing, John Carpenter's one. I'm just going to refer it to, what year does it come out? John Carpenter's The Thing, 82?
1982.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to refer to it as the 82 thing now. The 82 thing, I feel like the whole setting, the building of that one is a lot more claustrophobic than the 2011 one, and I really enjoy it. I feel like the cast isn't as good as 2011, to be honest, but the characters and tension is up there. Like, it is very... It's probably better because it was the first one I saw. The practical effects of that film is just outstanding. Like, I don't think I've ever... As I said, that's the film. Like, it looks great. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's excellent. And as you say, the claustrophobic type of setting, that also adds to it. I think Kurt Russell is really good in this movie as well. Well, probably one of his best performances.
Yeah, he's in everything these days that I've seen. Like, I just recently watched Bone Tomahawk. That was good as well. He was great in that. He's in the new Guardians of the Galaxy #2. I saw that trailer the other day. So I'm really enjoying Kurt Russell, and I think he's a very underrated actor.
He is. He's awesome.
Have you seen? You've obviously seen the prequel. I won't call it a remake, but folks, this is my gripe with the prequel remake thing. It's a 2011 film. It is meant to be the story about what happened before it actually happened to the original Norwegians. And what annoys me, it's called the same title of the A2 film, and it nearly plays out. It pretty much does play out scene for scene like the original. So what was the grandeur of it? Like, what was the point of the film?
Yeah, I'm not actually a fan of this movie, and that's one of the reasons why. The idea is good. I think the Norwegian person, I think he's Norwegian, who directed it, he had a very interesting idea. But it just didn't play out the way it probably should have. Again, the same thing with these horror movies. I just didn't care for the characters, really. Again, I have this problem where I don't... The lead girl is really good. She's good in a lot. Mary Louise Winstead, isn't it?
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Never forget her name. She's a beautiful goddess.
She is. 10 Cloverfield Good Lane is fantastic.
Oh, don't get me started, folks. That's one of my favourite horror films. Don't get me started.
It is so good. She's great in it. Joel Edgerton is good in it as well. But maybe it's just unfamiliarity with the Norwegian people who are cast, because I just did not care for them whatsoever. And it actually took away my enjoyment of the film as well. So they're my film.
See,
How do you rate it?
I feel like they're meant to be the red shirts, the Norwegian team. I feel like they're meant to be the ones killed off. You're not meant to get too attached. But I'm going to disagree with you here big time, because I actually believe, Big Red, you're full of it. Your opinion is wrong to me, so you're my enemy now. I will destroy you on this one. The Thing remake, it's not a prequel. Folks, if you think it's a prequel, I want you to watch the A2 one, you watch the 2011 one, and tell me Really tell me, do you think it's a remake or do you think it's like a soft reboot? Do you think it's just an attempt to cash in? I think it is. I think the cast is the best thing about this film. The practical effects
Okay.
are shit compared to the A2 version. They do have a bit of practical, but they just overblow it with so much bad CGI. Like, I don't know where these remakes... Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Big Red, am I in the wrong about the CGI? Am I just overblowing it? Does it actually look good in all these films?
No, I didn't like it at all.
But, like, generally, does CGI ever look good in a horror film? Am I the one in the wrong?
Does CGI look good in the horror movie?
Yeah, like the Freddy one, the Thing. When CGI is used, do you think it looks good, or like I feel like I'm the one in the wrong? They keep using it, so I must be the one in the wrong.
Yeah, I guess it all depends. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. So I'm sort of in between on that subject, definitely. But I feel like if we're comparing the Thing to 2011 and Thing 1982, the effects in 1982 version are a lot better than the effects in the 2011 version.
Yeah, like I feel like why I got into horror was because I felt like there's a lot more loved and craft in horror than many other genres. People try their hardest to make these awesome things, and to me, when you take that away, that really ruins a lot of the appeal of the movie for me. And I honestly can't compare the 1982 version. That practical effects scarred me pretty deeply. 2011 one, I was older when I saw it, but I was never frightened. I never felt sick or repulsed by the effects. There was probably one or two moments when I thought they were cool. The cast, in my opinion, is actually better, and I think the development of some of the characters has shown a little bit more potential, but it kind of falters on itself. A lot of the film does rely on how the alien is, and because they don't try anything different, they don't really get that kind of potential to be better. I do think the cast, though, as I said, were better, but the film it didn't try anything new, and that way, if the one thing you have that you can offer is new and doesn't work out because you don't try anything new, there's no point doing it. Like, it was just for money, this remake, and it really disappointed me.
And it didn't even make any money.
It didn't? Oh, there you go.
No, not at all.
Well, whoever made it can suck it.
If you want to remake something or do a prequel to something years later, it has to be on point. I say on point. Has to be at least something different to what came before. Otherwise, it's just the same. It's like a lot of these horror remakes these days. It's like you watch that movie, the original, and go, "Oh, I'll remake that." All good. Do it differently for what it is.
See,
And I feel like this really falls flat on its face a lot of the time. Because I'm like, I've seen it.
what disgusts me...
You're just doing a different story, but I've seen it.
What disgusts me is that I think the 82 version is an honourable mention for one of the top films I've ever seen, yet I own the 2011 version, I do not own the 1982 version.
Ooh.
2011,
Why that?
I got the 2011 version in a horror pack. I would not have brought it otherwise. The 1982 version, I just haven't had time. I haven't even thought to buy it before. I really should. It is really good. Like, it's one of those films where the claustrophobia, the tension, the atmosphere, the practical effects, the acting, the sound effects, all on mother point. It was beautiful to watch, and I feel like that's one of the best well-crafted horror films in a long, long time. Yeah, very rarely does anyone talk about it, and I don't know why.
Those effects are excellent on the Blu-ray, by the way.
Yeah, I'm actually... Oh, they are? I'm actually nervous if I look at A2 version on the Blu-ray, they may look a bit outdated.
I actually thought it sounds silly, but when I was watching it, my sound was very, very low. That's one of the negatives of watching it on Blu-ray, to me, or on a close to Blu-ray.
Well, they've got to convert the files, and that can always pose some risks.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it's excellent. And the effects really do. Some of the effects look a little outdated on the Blu-ray version, but otherwise, it's really, really good.
Yeah, in my opinion, until I saw Life the other day, I didn't want to bring this up and bring it up. I actually thought The Thing may be the best alien movie I've ever seen. I'm going to put Life right up there. So I don't want to make a firm decision. I want to give Life some time to digest before I make a proper statement on that. But
you should probably watch Alien again then, if you think that's the best Alien.
I have. I recently watched Alien. I'm actually really nervous about seeing Alien Covenant. Guys, check out my Life review below. I've linked it. I'm very nervous to Alien Covenant because I don't think it's going to be near as good as Life, and I think Life is going to be really it was fantastic when I saw it. I do like the first Alien film. I liked it was solid. I don't like that they're selling out and they're not doing Prometheus 2.
Yeah, but Prometheus was very polarizing, wasn't it? And I think we've discussed this before. It was very polarizing, and I feel like people just wanted an alien. So Ridley Scott says, "All right, I'll give you an alien then. Rather than a Prometheus, you get an alien. How's that?" Which I fucking love Prometheus. I rewatched that the other day. It's so good.
Yeah, I think I like the Alien series. I think number 1 and number 2 are the better ones, obviously. I thought Prometheus was probably better than is a good call for better than both of them, to be quite frank. So yeah, I'm very nervous. When it comes to ranking Alien films, Tom Cruise of All the Worlds isn't a bad film. It's pretty good as well. But yeah, The Thing would be in my top 2, top 3 of The Thing. With The Life and maybe Alien number 1. So it'd be very interesting to see. Do you reckon they'll remake this film again, or do you reckon they're done now? They've done all they can do.
The Thing?
Yes.
There wouldn't be any point, in my opinion. The prequel is pretty much a remake of The Thing. Just trying to tell a different story that really does not come off very well at all.
I didn't get the vibe there was a different story whatsoever.
Yeah, fair enough. No. Is there a point in remaking The Thing? Not really. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would... They're not going to do practical effects in a horror film anytime soon, so there's no point. I think that film, one of the big reasons why it was so popular when it did come out was because of those practical effects, and I think they should just leave it alone. We're not going to get much better than it anytime soon, and just make more original ideas. Like, maybe make a Life 2 sequel or something. The Thing was, in my opinion, even though we choose to disagree, me and Big Red, I view it as John Carpenter's best film ever, and I think it's one of the best horror films there ever was. And I think it stands its place in history.
It is one of the best horror films of all time. Is it better than Halloween? Probably not. We could argue this today.
Well, as I said, folks, comment down below.
We like both movies, but we have differing opinions.
Agree. Yeah, but because you're choosing Halloween, I'm going to say Halloween shit now, even though I like it. Just because I have a lot of ego in this now, so...
Yeah, no, you got really invested very quick.
I just don't want to admit defeat. I don't like losing, folks.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, just a funny story on the Nightmare on Elm Street thing. So, I'm going to tell people on this podcast, because this is a pretty funny story. So, do you remember when I bought the whole box set of it?
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm going with this story?
I think I do.
Yeah. So, I had it maybe 2 weeks. You came over, a couple others came over, and we watched them. We watched a little bit of them, then I went over to your house. I put it in my bag. I had no idea where it went for 3 years. Moved to England, still don't have it. Come back. There it is in the corner of your bedroom, and you said you bought it when you didn't. And I know that because it had the English 18 rating on the side of it.
I have a multi-region DVD player.
I'm like, nope, don't worry about it.
I have a multi-region DVD player. All my movies from Horror Pack are American DVDs. I will not be talked to you like this.
This is unbelievable. You are still denying it to this day. Still denying it. This isn't fun.
Oh.
Doesn't matter, I've got a new one now. But I just thought that was a funny story. Because I remember when I seen it, I thought, that's mine.
Is your new one a Blu-ray one? I don't like the DVD one. I'll trade you.
Yeah, and you have another one. You have the Blu-ray version, don't you?
Oh no, I don't. I think stole one from you.
You do. You bought the Blu. I'm sure you got the Blu-ray.
No, I don't.
It was right next to the original.
I don't. I do not have one I do not have one Blu-ray of Nightmare on Elm Street.
I just thought it was a funny story.
Oh fuck. Okay, folks. I think we'll end it with that. You may not have found that funny. I'm sure I found it funny. Big Red didn't find it funny. I will hold Big Red's DVDs hostage until he comes back to Australia. Until then, he does not get them. If he leaves, I took something of him with me. So. Anyhow, I think we'll cut that podcast down. Yeah, thanks very much for listening. Comment down below. It's Big Red is going for Halloween. I am going for The Thing. So, which is John Carpenter's better movie? Thanks very much, guys, and comment down below what you think, and don't forget to subscribe.